Apparently, it's National Fried Chicken and Waffle Day. So, of course, I had to show you guys how to make a sweet potato souffle waffle with honey jerk chicken tenders. Let's go. I seasoned my chicken tenders and I covered it with buttermilk and then added some jerk marinade. While your chicken is marinating, you want to work on your waffle batter. You're going to need some flour. You're also going to need some sugar, some baking soda, as well as some salt. And baby, what's sweet potato anything without ground cinnamon and nutmeg? You're going to need both of those as well. Give it a good mix and set it aside. For your wet ingredients for your waffle batter, you're going to need some buttermilk. To your buttermilk, you want to add in 2 eggs, some melted butter, as well as 1 cup of mashed sweet potato. I like to roast my sweet potato in the oven as opposed to boiling them on the stove. Now all you want to do is give your wet batter a really good mix to incorporate your sweet potato, and then you want to add your wet to your dry. Once you have your waffle batter made, set it aside and let's work on the dredge for the chicken tenders. You're going to need, of course, some flour. Also add some baking powder to help with the crunch. And you want to season your flour with the exact same seasonings you used for your chicken tenders. Now here's the tea on how to get really crunchy chicken tenders. Baby, you want to double dip. You want to pull them from the buttermilk mixture, add them to the flour mixture, back into the buttermilk, and then into the flour again. Once you've done that twice, you want to allow them to sit on a wire rack for about 10 to 15 minutes before you fry them. That is key to getting a good fry on anything. For my honey jerk sauce, I'm just going to add in some butter as well as some honey. And then add a little bit of that jerk marinade. You don't want to add too much because you don't want your tenders too spicy. Then just add some lime juice to balance out the flavors and you've got a honey jerk glaze. I decided to deep fry my chicken tenders. You can air fry yours if you would like. But baby, look how golden brown and delicious these chicken tenders turned out. I have this stuffed waffle maker. I love it. So I stuffed my sweet potato waffle with pecans and marshmallows. That's what made it a sweet potato souffle waffle. This tasted just like a sweet potato souffle you would get at Thanksgiving. It was so good. I will link the waffle maker if you want to grab one to this video. Once your waffle is done, you just want to set it on a plate and then add your honey jerk glaze all over your crispy chicken tenders. Baby, now it's time to serve. All I did was add my chicken tenders right on top of my sweet potato souffle waffle. I then came through with a little bit more of that honey jerk glaze. The full written recipe for this dish is in my cookbook, Memories on a Plate, Southern Recipes I Learned from My Mama. I will link the cookbook in the description of this video. Like and follow Spilling the Sweet Tea for more easy recipes.